Beauty is many things, and I think throughout your life it changes. So in my 20s, beauty was different for me. It was all about the way someone looked. But after going through cancer, I found that a lot of it came from within, and I find that beauty now for me is about empowering others and courage, bravery, just being yourself, even if that person isn't what society thinks it should be. It's about really connecting with what you were meant to be. Beauty is lots of different things in lots of areas of your life. Cancer has changed my perception of beauty by making me realise that my body isn't who I am. Before I got cancer, my body was who I was, and then I realised that in my darkest times, it was actually more comforting realising that the energy within me was connecting with others. I look at my body as more of a carriage now, which takes me through life. It sounds really cliche and a little bit silly, but it feels like I'm an energy within a carriage going through life and connecting people, connecting with others, connecting with an energy rather than this being me.
Hiya guys! So I'm on a body positivity breast cancer awareness run this morning, and oh my god, look at the weather! It's gorgeous!
So my name is Louise Butcher, and I was diagnosed with lobular breast cancer in 2022. I found a small, tiny little thickening on my left breast. It's funny I went like that because I haven't got a breast there. And it was connected to like something else, but I couldn't, it just felt a little bit weird, like a cyst. I went up to the breast clinic and they did an ultrasound. I just remember seeing the sonographer's face, and her face just changed, and she was like, I can see 5 areas that look abnormal. And actually at the time I was training for the virtual London Marathon, which I carried on doing throughout both surgeries and radiotherapy because I had to have some kind of focus. And then I ran a virtual London Marathon 6 weeks after my second mastectomy and during the week of radiotherapy. Since then, I have run Topless for the last 10 months, pretty much every day around my village and across the country, to send the message that if you decide not to have reconstruction, then you haven't lost your femininity or your strength, and you don't need to have breasts put back somewhere because society says that you have to. In April this year, I am running the London Marathon, and I'm going to run that topless. I'm so excited about the London Marathon because I have been chosen to run for Breast Cancer Now, which is an amazing charity for breast cancer, obviously, with the research and all they do for the mental health side and supporting women. I'm just so excited that I'm going to be running with loads of other runners who are all doing the same thing, in the fact that they're raising for charity, empowering people, and just the amazing support that there's going to be there.
Right, here we are, Lou and I, Tarka Trail. We are running with the one and only Louise Butcher. Look at her. Topless runner, look at her. Fantastic. Woo! As we get older, a lot of us stand a huge chance of getting breast cancer. And Louise has had a double mastectomy. She runs every single day, topless, to raise awareness for breast cancer. Don't you, Louise?
I do, I love it. It's so empowering, isn't it?
It's fantastic. We're in our undies and this is empowerment.
This is empowerment.
It really feels good, I have to say. So yeah, see the other side.
So my life before cancer was very colourful. I had health anxiety, eating disorder. kind of felt like there was a lot going on in my head and it needed to come out somewhere, so that it used to come out in a negative way. And that's why I started running. Just take me to an open space where I can breathe. The running really helped, because that was when I went out and started to realise that if I could get it out in a physical way and if I could run, I felt like I was alright. If I was running, I wasn't dying of something, I wasn't ill, I wasn't having a heart attack. And the more I did that, the more confidence I got. The irony of that was that halfway through me training for the marathon, obviously, is when I was diagnosed with cancer. So it was kind of a bittersweet thing, but the cancer actually turned that round on its head, and the health anxiety disappeared. Is I stop sometimes and I do like exercises, because you get to do exercises when you've had breast cancer, so that you get all your arm movement. There was not one point where I thought I really need to have reconstruction, even though the surgeon said I think you should, because it might affect your mental health in the future, which I found quite strange. But I also didn't feel like, because society expects a woman to have breasts, that I needed to put something back there. They were my breasts that got took away. And if I had something put back there, it wasn't me. It wasn't my breasts. It was like I'm having something put back there for other people, or to feel like I'm feminine again.
Oh, isn't that your period?
And I also couldn't see anybody out there living a life after surgery when they had flat closure. I didn't see anybody out there. I mean, you see pictures of people, but it's all very hidden. And I just wanted to see somebody out there who chose not to have reconstruction, who was living a life, who was positive, who was finding positives in flat closure surgery, who was happy with it. And I couldn't find anybody, so I thought, I'll be that person. Hiya guys, I've just woke up. It's 5:30 on Sunday the 21st of April 2024, and it's marathon day, yay! I'm so excited. A little bit tired because I didn't get much sleep, but still excited.
Sorry. If you want to start preparing.
And then I'll put the top on, and then I'm going to throw this one away. When I'm like this, when I feel proper, I feel confident. It's weird. When I'm like this, I'm like, I can do it. I can do it. It's weird.
I suppose it's a bit like, you know, if you like study, they say you better study at a desk.
Yeah.
Because that's where you've studied and you've built that foundation. I suppose that's how you're
It's the same. So when I was doing teaching, it's like you get into a certain mode, and the mode is this now.
Yeah.
It's really weird. It's because you adapt to it. It's everything you do.
That's it.
I'm just going to shove that in the back.
Yeah.
I just want to be ready.
Ready to go. Cool. Mary! Yeah.
Me, I look like I'm going. This is really good sweat band, because when you get hot, it stops all the hair.
Yeah.
But I look really silly to me in the car. Like I care. I can drop that off now. Done. I've not stopped talking about it.
This is really good. Get it out. Get the nerves out.
It's nerves, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, no, it isn't, because I was talking. Oh my God. What am I doing?
Should we head down?
Yeah, let's do it.
I've got a date, so that's how it's going.
This is the perfect weather.
Yeah.
I feel most empowered when I'm running. A runner to me is strength, power, resilience, discipline, The breast cancer and the losing my breasts initially felt like vulnerability, sadness. I felt like there was a lot of pity coming towards me because I'd lost my femininity. So when I put the two together, they were both questioning and challenging each other. So the strength and the vulnerability became one. And that's when I'm running, I feel most empowered because I'm passing on those messages.
So I'm in the London Marathon, woo! So I'm on mile 26.2 to go. 1 more mile, guys! Oh, 1 mile! 1 mile!
So I've been through breast cancer, I haven't got any breasts, but I've got this resilience and I've got this power and I've got this strength and I'm running, and I'm also showing it to everybody else. So oh my God, when I'm running, yeah, that empowerment is just driving me on.
Hi Louise. What is your message to the world?
So my message to the world is always be your authentic self. I always looked that if you were on your deathbed, what would be your biggest regret? And it was not being your authentic self, living a life through what you think other people value or through what other people think you should be. And I think that would be my biggest regret. And that's what I think is really important. Not even if you stand out, even if you're ridiculed, even if you believe it, you've got to do it, because otherwise that's going to probably be your biggest regret in life.